reaching out, and my heart is with you. So much in between, things we've never seen. You're a mirage that my mind can't see through. Are you here with me? One day we can see. And all my life, unbroken waves, but I know that time makes ways. But I know that time makes ways. And all my life, unbroken waves, but I know that time makes ways. But I know that time makes ways. Holding on to the image of you, live from far away, information highway. You're a mirage that my mind will cling to. Though you're far away, we can make a way. Ways.
Wyatt Tinsley sends it to the outside. He can't get there. Kevin King is going to win the Barbizzel FTF Cup Series.
Into the lead. Bud gets wrecked in front of the pack. He saves it. 3-4 wide as they come to the white flag.
Here comes Vargas down on the apron. They are 5 wide. Ian Plash will win it at the line. Is this package? Oh, there goes Jordy Lopez Jr. That's your race leader. Caution flag is out.
Still no one willing to give up as they are going to be dead even off of the first chicane.
Oh, he saves it. What's going to happen here? Here comes the canvas. Oh, the canvas sends him. Get your front there.
He's got it. He's got it. No.
This is going to win. Core presented by SimWrapMarket.com welcomes you to the virtual Charlotte Motor Speedway from Concord, North Carolina. Tonight, Core Season 6 presents the second inaugural, 4th annual Gabe Wood paid for this Gabe Wood Memorial Core All-Star Showdown Hoedown Open. The Open first, the All-Star race coming up later tonight. 11 drivers set to do battle to try and make their way into the All-Star race. We take 4 drivers in total from this field. 3 stages, 3 winners, plus a fan vote winner. I'm not 100% sure. I believe the fan vote has now closed. And we'll get the announcement on who won once the Open is done. 3 10-lap races. Let's bring up the format. What we're looking at here. So 3 10-lap races. The winner of each 10-lap race will move on to the All-Star race. Then, once we get to the All-Star race, we'll have 2 heats, Bottom 3 go to the C main, everybody else to the B main. Then we'll have a 5-lap C main, a 5-lap B main, and then a 20-lap feature. Once you make the All-Star race, you do not get eliminated out. So as long as you make the show, you are in. The heats and the C mains just determine where you will start. And of course, if you win the heat for the All-Star race, you will advance directly to the feature. You won't have to deal with the soup. Glad to have you with us here from Charlotte for the All-Star race and the Open. Jacob Pitts, Ryan Vargas with you for the Open, because Vargas, well, he's won a time or two in core already. He won the exhibition race in the past. And Vargas, thanks for joining us. We're a little over half a lap away from green. We'll have the grid scrolling by at the bottom of your screen. Vargas, what are you looking forward to tonight?
Man, I'm pretty excited for a radical night here in Charlotte. I had to drop that pun in there. I'm sorry. I had to do it. But it's Core All-Star Night. Gabe Wood actually paid for this. Can you believe that? But it's going to be an interesting one. These cars have a lot of downforce, a lot of speed. You could tandem in these things. You could push, and you could be aggressive. So I'm expecting a lot of crazy moves here tonight.
As I mentioned, 11 drivers in total. Michael Cozy Jr. can't read. You see him on the grid. He's a champion, and he has 2 wins this year. Obviously, he's not in this race, but he registered anyway like a dope, so we'll see him later on tonight. He is not in this race. So 11 drivers, 3 drivers advance with a win, 1 driver wins with the fan vote. Pace car will make the hard left turn onto pit road. Justin Malillo and Brayton Laster in that ugly-looking thing. Get us going. Green flag. The Open is underway. A mess of a start at the back of the pack on the initial jump, but they get it sorted out. DT, the only one out of line down the back straightaway. Damage is effectively turned off, and what that means in iRacing is it'll automatically fix itself. So if you hit the wall, the damage will pop up, and then it'll fix itself and go away. So we shouldn't have to see any cautions, any fast repairs needed to be used, because the damage fixes itself. Justin Malillo leads the first lap. Newcomer Preston Pardis sits in the second spot, making his first course start. Wouldn't that be something if he could win his way into the All-Star race?
Oh man, the field files down the back straightaway here. Funny thing about this package here is you don't want to be the leader when you come to the white flag. I've been in that spot, especially in these cars, and you can kind of see right here a lot of pushing and shoving, a lot of jostling throughout the field. Brayton Laster, if I'm Brayton Laster or Preston Pardis, that's honestly probably going to be the best spot to be in. Heck, I'd even go back and say Case in the 4th position. You never know what's going to happen with the leaders as they go into turn number 1.
And you can pass through the grass. Normally in core, you can't go down there to advance your position. In the exhibition race, all bets are off. There's one caveat, though. If iRacing Black flags you, Ben will not clear it.
He's going down there on the apron.
Yep. They can use that here. The apron has enough grip where they can get to the bottom of the racetrack. But that's not what the rule book says. Whatever. Malillo leads
what
it
the rule book says. Did you read?
Yes, I've read it 4 times now.
Apparently not.
Oh, man. God, well, Hitch tries to read the rule book. The field is going down the back straightaway here. Oh, big contact on the apron.
Down to the wall, West Graham.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
3 wide for the top spot.
You're right, that is Pardis that dropped back. Case Malillo banging doors, and here comes Wes Graham up on the outside, 3 wide to the front, 4 down, 6 to go in stage number 1.
Yes, DT on his rear bumper, pushing him to the lead. DT now is just trying to set himself up for this final lap dash. Malillo, actually, that kind of worked out okay with him. He shuffled back into the 3rd position. 1 spot behind him, we have Fly Guy in the outside lane. I'm pretty surprised to see the outside lane get that momentum, but they're filing back down into turn number 3 now. Oh, man, this is getting intense.
Well, and to try and help the racing here, remember when we were here in Season 5, the racing sucked. And whoa, Wes Graham and DT contact into the wall. There's the Big Fan Esports car. They all hold on. Malillo back out in front. We're halfway through stage 1. But anyway, we did it at night. the temps were too cool, and everybody fed to the bottom of the racetrack. Trouble in the back. Wes Graham around. Robert Dorman also got a piece of it. Wes Graham's going to be the loser out of the bunch, and Melillo is blocking Case all the way to the apron to turn 3.
Oh man, Melillo's doing everything he can. He's pulling every trick out of his hat, but I don't think he's in a good spot here. We're coming to lap number 7. Case looks to the inside, doesn't get there. Case wants to pass him. I think Case just doesn't care what the trends are. He wants the lead and he wants it now.
Oh, and the outside line gets squirrely up there. That's Fly Guy. No, Preston Pardis with Gabe Wood up on the top side of the racetrack.
Oh,
they
man,
sort it out.
What a dangerous combo that is, but they're trying to lock up. You see now Melillo's blocking to the apron as they go to turn number 3. Case just doing everything that he can to try and lock onto that rear bumper. He's back on the apron, trying to get to the inside. Doesn't get there. Oh, boy.
On board with Pardis. Fly Guy comes up to him. Now Pardis will go to the outside, 3 wide for 3rd. This is helping Melillo scoot away with Case all over the back bumper. Next time by, 2 laps to go in stage 1.
Case to the inside, down the back straightaway. Melillo pulls the block. Case is there. He's on his inside, but he's stuck down there on the apron. Can he clear? Oh, they're 4 wide for the lead. Contact.
And around. Cody up and into the air. Into the catch fence. Caution's out. We're going to overtime in stage 1. Oh, my God.
He just ballparked somebody. Oh, my God.
Cody knocked out of the park. Robert Dorman doing his best Bryce Harper.
Oh, man.
Well, everybody can continue. Somehow Cody stayed in the ballpark. But it was 4 wide for the lead. And a little bit of net code that tipped off the first caution flag of the night.
You see it there. Melillo just had contact from the car on the outside where, like you mentioned, a little bit of net code there sent him sideways. And really, when you're in that position with how these cars are just on edge, there's no saving it, right? So it's just a tough situation for everybody involved. It's the All-Star, baby. Everyone wants to get in it.
Oh, man. That's a spine fuser right there for Cody. Landed back, wheels down on the racetrack. Another angle. There's Melillo getting tied up. And then watch. Whew.
I'm just laughing at Cody.
And appropriate. There's the med center in the infield.
Oh,
man.
I mean, at least it's not a far walk if you're there. God.
Yeah. They are choosing right now on board with, this is with Cody. Grab the sick bag, folks.
Oh, man.
Pow!
He's just flying. Oh, there's nothing he could do. Nothing.
Fly Guy hit the choose line. He has to drop to the back of the pack. They're using the blue and white line at the start of turn number 1, and Fly Guy ran it over, so he will go to the tail end. We'll have 2 laps to determine who makes it from this race. A green-white checker to determine this, and unless the field wads it up again, this will be it.
Well, I just want to say one thing. We always love when he leads a lap. Rusty Walrus is on the outside.
Wallace!
I know, I got confused there. It rolled off the tongue too easy. I'm sorry, but Rusty, look at him. He's in second with DT on his rear bumper.
Here we go. Green flag. They're wrecking in the back. Cody gets turned by Fly Guy. We stay green. Bad jump on the inside. Rusty leads him to turn number 1. He backs up for DT. Somebody mowing the turf. It's Gabe Wood looking for the front. They're 4 wide. Going to turn number 1. 3 wide from the top spot.
Case calling back in the middle. Now they're 4 wide. They're on the apron. 4x4 down the back straightaway. Rusty Walrus with a huge push from DT down the back. There's contact. They're pushing. They're shoving. Oh my goodness.
Rusty out in front in the middle line. Gabe Wood leading the bottom side. He's got Pardis behind him. This will be the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Rusty in the Matrix machine trying to go to the All-Star race for the first time in his career. They're back to 1.
Rusty has the nose ahead, but Gabe Wood, who actually paid for this race, is looking to the inside for the lead. He has a big shove from behind. They're side by side, even down the back straightaway. DT's giving a hefty push to Rusty, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Heading to turn 3.
We'll see what happens. Will Pardis make the move out on Gabe Wood and make this a battle? DT bopped out of the way. Rusty kicked up the hill. Pardis goes around. Gabe Wood will lead the field back to the line, and he is in the race that he sponsors.
Oh, thank goodness. That would have been really sad if he didn't make it.
He did not get black flagged. Ben
Gabe
cleared
Wood.
it. Gabe wins.
What a finish. Man, I thought Rusty was going to have a bit of a run there, but he just got clipped on the outside there and just got pushed up into the fence. Nothing he could do.
Gabe Wood, you made your own race. Congratulations.
Gabe Wood won this all-star race hoedown, whatever the hell we're calling this. Oh, man, that was awesome. I didn't know if I was going to get away with that restart or not. I didn't jump it. I promise I didn't jump it.
Well, Gabe, you made the move. You timed it right. What do you think? How do you feel heading into this all-star race coming up next? Did you learn anything interesting there?
No, it's the same crap show it is every year, but I love it.
Oh, man.
There you
Well,
have it.
congratulations. Congratulations on making your own race. I'll pass it off to Hits there because I feel like I cut him off.
No, you're good. Gabe, congratulations, and we'll see you later tonight.
See ya.
It's Gabe Wood. He wins stage number 1. Fashionably late, predictable as always, Caleb Hoffman joins the program as we are about set to go for stage number 2. It's the same field minus Gabe Wood, and yeah, we're about to get rolling here.
How we doing?
Great.
Gabe Wood
Actually showed up on time.
Gabe
You're
Wood
here.
with the heck of a win there. I was really thinking Rusty would get it, but he's looking good for stage number 2 here. We'll see if he can get it done this time.
I don't know why we're just sitting here. Michael Cozy Jr. is your race leader, even though he's not here.
We got to make a cozy rule. If he shows up,
Yeah.
he has to be in this. He has to be in the
Yeah.
open.
Yeah, if you accidentally show up to be in the open, you have to run the open and your spot is revoked. I like the way that sounds. Although I do agree with Justin though that it takes a spot away from somebody that could have a shot like him. But
Yeah, but it'd be funny. It'd be funny because then if he doesn't make it, then it's like that's your fault, pal.
there you have it. All right. Race number 2. Another stage number 2 coming your way right now. Cody in the lead. A Fly Guy to the outside, and this is just the inverse from how they finished in race number 1. So here we go. Pace car is in. Eventually.
It's rounded his way very slow, but man, I'm
Yep.
gonna keep an eye on Cody here. He had a lot of tough luck in that race. He's got turned on the final restart. Let's see how he can handle it coming to the green here.
Now the pace truck's in. We have not had a clean restart yet. Let's see how this one goes. Green flag, race 2 underway. A really slow start from the front, and it stacks everybody up. They make it through the dog leg and get to turn number 1. Cody side by side with Fly Guy, and somebody's down in the apron. It's Robert Dorman trying to make some moves.
Yeah, typical core radical fashion here, fanning out 3 wide. They thought better of it there in turns 1 and 2. Looks like they're going to come back up on the racetrack. Cody's still kind of commanding this bottom line right now. Everybody else on the top side's got to get banded together here. Only 10 laps to make your moves.
9 to go here when they hit the line. Cody out in front, Pardis right behind. Then Justin Malullo. Much more calm so far. Back to 1.
Yeah, it seems that Cody just trying to mind his time here. He knows he's got to play this strategy right. Preston, never mind. We thought we were being calm. Preston Partis sends down to the inside. He has a train of cars behind him, and they're going to force their way back up onto the track, heading into turn number 3. Oh, they almost got turned.
Oh, man, that was close.
Oh, man.
Partis to the lead.
Yeah, somehow. And down the backstretch, he's got to try to control all 3 lines now. He's glued down to that bottom side, and I think that's a good idea. We've seen lots of our winners come from, down on that apron area. You're going to want to, be prepared if somebody dips down and tries to make a move down there through the grass like we just saw Gabe Wood.
Partis leads. 4 laps will be complete next time by. Everybody on the bottom of the racetrack. Cody, the only brave soul up top. And I think right now, guys, the goal is click laps off and build the momentum so that way you can make a run for the lead when it matters. With 2 or 3 to go, you're right on board with Melillo. He sits 4th.
Well, you're talking about trying to make a run when it matters, but you see Case trying to make a move to the inside down the back straightaway. It did not pay off. Everybody kind of staying in line right now. Melillo all the way to the apron through the turf. He's actually going to pull off the move. Can he get there? Yes, he does. He's going to steal that 3rd position heading into turn number 1.
Halfway next time by. Partis remains out in front of the pack. And now Case looks to the inside. Partis throws the block. Melillo goes even lower. Will they make the corner?
Oh, this is going to end well. This is going to end well.
How's he going to make that work?
He has the help. Here comes Wes Graham down to the bottom to pick up Melillo.
Oh,
what a
Melillo
mess.
got moved.
Halfway.
3 wide. Look at Cody and DT trying to use the outside here. Lots of back and forth. Oh, one car going to get spun. Almost, yeah.
Oh. It's Lester and Wes Graham. We stay green. Lester hard into the wall.
Yeah, relaxed yellows here in the open, so a lot of chaos going on in the back, but you see right now, it is all Case and P-Money at the front of the field, just trying to scoot away as the best they can.
Oh, Melillo's going to go around. Off a Case. 4 to go.
And that's what you can't have happen. I mean, you can make big moves like that, but that's the potential that you face, and all of a sudden, we've whittled down this pack to just 5 cars, and they're still beating and banging all over each other. 4 laps to go. It's just going to be means of survival trying to get to the end of this thing.
And 5 cars left, as you said. Somebody without a dance partner here. Now they're going to crash into the wall.
Cody
upside
again.
down.
Upside
DT
down.
into Norman.
Oh, man, that was big.
For the 2nd straight race, we're going to overtime.
Off of a Cody flip, too.
Again. That's twice. Oh. So Preston Partis is your leader. Here's what happened. Too many cars.
And just squeezing each other a little too much there. You see Cody goes flying, so does his dance partner in DT. And I mean, Vargas, is there anything you can do in that situation, or is that just dumb luck and you flipping twice in 2 races so far?
There's nothing you can do, man. There's nothing. You see right there, he just gets a nudge in the inside, can twist it back to the outside, and DT right there as we're on board. Oh my God, he just got punted into the stratosphere. But there's nothing you could do in those situations, man. This is pack racing. It's pack racing with essentially a car that is way too gripped up for its own good, and once it snaps, there's no saving it. So just a lot of innocent bystanders that really you have nowhere to go.
Choosing here. How about Wes the Mess? He'll go to the outside line.
I like it.
Aggressive. Really have any help up there? Cody hit the line. He's dropping to the back.
It's going to be interesting here. I mean, we saw Cody and DT using that outside lane. And
Cody parked it.
Oh,
For what? You have another race to go. What? Okay. It's pretty simple. When you choose don't hit the line, you hit the line, you go to the back. He was already at the back because he just flipped. Whatever. And then there were 9 cars left.
The All-Star, baby, the All-Star. Everybody's excited. But we talked about him earlier. He got spun to the infield grass. That caution was honestly a saving grace from Justin Melillo to the rear bumper of Wes the Mess here. I think Melillo's going to be in a good spot. If Wes can get a good jump here, they may be sitting pretty.
Let's see what happens. Green-white checker, 1 of infinite. It only took us 1 in stage 1. Let's see what happens here in stage 2. Pardis and Wes Graham on the front row. 9 cars to duke it out. Green flag.
Pretty even start by both rows. They're pretty even there. We see 1 car jump to the bottom inside. That's Brayton Laster. They're all lined up. P-Money has a bit of a nose ahead. Now he's fully clear. He has Case to his rear bumper. What is Case going to do with the momentum?
He's looking for some drafting help, maybe from Laster. They stack up and crash into the wall. Fly guy, 2-wheeling it. Rusty, caution. We'll do it again.
Yeah, there was 5 cars in that one. There's not. Ben had to throw it there. There was a lot of cars involved. Oh man, another overtime.
Fly guy, Dorman, Laster all in it. After that inside line stacked up.
Let's see what happened to Laster there. I think that's where all the context are. Oh, he just gets turned. Just a bad push on that rear bumper. These cars are so angled. There's nothing you could do when you get the rear tires lifted off the ground like that.
Well, that all started because Case comes up to block Brayton. They all have to lift, and that's just all it takes.
Look at that. The car healed itself. He's good. No damage here. Remember, it's the All-Star. It's the All-Star Open. Oh, wait. Do we have beef? Are they? Oh? Oh? Oh?
Laster and, oh, that's Dorman.
That's Dorman.
We might have beef. Oh, no!
He's stuck!
He's stuck
He's
himself!
stuck!
I don't think he meant to do that. I think he meant to do it to be funny, but now he's stuck.
Got a toe. This isn't on board.
Oh, we're on board
The
with
visor
literally.
cam.
Danny
The
B
visor cam.
vibes.
No! He's just hamming it up, man.
And he's towed it.
Oh!
I don't think he's going to catch the rest of the field. He's going to have
Not
to
like this.
make it through either stage 3 or the fan vote if he got the most votes out of everybody that's here.
Well, the good news is if that's the case, he's probably going to start close to the front. So, honestly, this may be a blessing in disguise for that next heat.
Dorman sent to the back of the pack.
Oh, man, you can't hit the cone, guys.
Yep. So Cody just got 1 lap back, but he's not going to get the other lap back unless we get another restart.
I must have had him internet
Nor-
issue or something.
He's not going to catch the rest of the field before we get this thing back green, I don't think. But here we go. Pardis and Wes Graham on the front row. Same front row as the last restart. 8 cars with a shot to win it. And move on to the All-Star race. Pace truck is in. Green white checker attempt number 2. Green flag. Here comes Case to the inside.
Going 3 wide.
Oh!
Oh!
Case came up into Pardis. 3 wide further back. Here comes Melillo to the inside. He's clear of Pardis. Gets side by side along Wes Graham. Coming to the white flag. What a move by Melillo. Charging his way to the front. And we'll make it. White flag. 1 to go in stage 2.
Now the question becomes who survives one more lap around the Charlotte Motor Speedway. You see this outside line working together really well right now, but I think it's going to be a big move down to the inside that you're going to have to watch out for if you're the leader off turn 2 now.
Defensive line from Malillo. Pardis looks to the middle. Will he get any drafting help? Here's Dorman. He goes with Pardis to the middle. Malillo hit jacks. They all wreck. Pardis is clear. Here comes Rusty down to the inside. What can he do? It'll only be a battle for second. Preston Pardis at the line in his first course start is in the All-Star race.
Preston P. Money Pardis, baby. He made the All-Star.
It's a shame there's no money on the line. Otherwise, P-Money would have a shot to get some money.
Oh, they haven't finished.
What?
Oh,
What?
They might be fighting for the pole here. Oh!
No!
He's on his
Well, I think we have a winner.
Well, here's the thing. You've got Laster and Cody behind them, so this is actually for third and fourth.
There you go.
So Dorman
There you go,
will be
DT.
third, DT fourth. Because these two knuckleheads never crossed the start-finish line. Oh, DT goes backward. Oh, did he get it? Oh! Dorman got third
There it is.
for this race. Good grief.
only the core All-Star Open.
Yeah.
Oh, that was incredible. Ugh. And we get to do it all over again.
Okay. So, we'll do it again. Stage 3. We will have 9 cars wrestling for this spot.
Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. I cannot believe that finish. P-Money getting it done. I mean, what do you got? I mean, can't script it any better. In his core debut. Come on.
Right. How many people in their racing debut make the All-Star race?
Exactly.
I'd imagine none.
He's an all-star now. He's a core all-star. You can't put it any better than that.
All right. Field is rolling. Brayton Laster and Cody on the front row. Fly Guy actually got third. Dorman fourth. DT fifth, and Case, Wes Graham, Rusty, and Justin Malillo at the back of the field. 10 laps. We'll see if we can make it through this one without going to overtime. And then we will find out the winner of the fan vote and move on to the race session where we'll get into that hot mess.
After all that, after hitting the barrels at the end of pit road, Brayton Laster on the pole.
Hey, in the long run, this worked out for him. I mean, he gets to start on the pole, he gets to defend his lines, and we get the visor cam of it all here. You see him.
Just the way we drew it up. Look at that monstrosity.
Oh my God.
You can't even see the wheel.
The wheel!
What even is that? His phone? Is it like tape? Did he like freaking? Did he ratchet strap a phone? to his
Yeah, I
head or
don't know
something?
how this works. Do we have video from the webcam in front of him? We might need to see how that. We might need to see how that
do
works.
not.
We don't.
All right.
Oh.
Well, there you have it. All right. Well, we'll do the onboard with Brayton. No, we won't. Green flag. Stage 3 is underway. Yes, we will. Thank you.
Well, let's see how he looks to his outside here, and he's 3 wide right now. He's got to be very cognizant of those cars to his outside. Looks like that outside lane dying out quickly though, and he'll have free choice of which lane to defend down the backstretch. Little E mirror driving going on.
Got Fly Guy right behind him. Cody to the outside. Cody washes up, slides back down in front of Case. No harm, no foul. 9 to go.
Fly Guy giving a hefty shove to the back bumper of Brayton Laster down the front straightaway. Cody's just trying to get as much of a draft as he can off those cars. He's really pinching there, but then in the corner he washes up, and I don't think the car behind him has the confidence to push him. I think that's Case behind him. I don't think he can really get onto him because he can't tell where he's going.
Brayton continues to lead the way. Fly Guy on the rear wing. Case looking to the bottom. Wes Graham's there. Puts him in the grass.
Oh, and got to be careful there. Any tiny little bump can just send this Radical car flying. It's so easy to get him out of control and upset if you aren't very careful with it. Look at DT. He's going to pull out a line, try to get a run going on the back stretch now. And that upper lane, he's just not going to have any help yet, I don't think.
And he's got one car up there. It's Wes Graham, but you almost need 3 or 4 when you've got them stacked up like that on the inside line. Here comes Case to the bottom, taking the Vargas line over the chicane.
Yeah, I can promise you it's not very effective in real life, but Case is trying to make it work on the apron. He's there. He him. He said, oh,
the back.
Oh, man.
Big crash, and the caution's back out.
Oh, no, Case. He tried. He was on the apron.
Yeah, and then just couldn't hold it down there. Got up into Fly Guy, turned him sideways, and then it kicked Fly Guy back up into the field like a pull cue. Just goes in, and everybody scatters to the wall. Watch this.
Oh.
Right here, he's got it saved, and it kicks back up, and it's on.
God, what a save by Melillo. We need to go and check an onboard of that, because Melillo just gets completely sideways. I don't think I've ever seen somebody save a Radical before, but Melillo has that thing locked to the right. Watch this. It happens right in front of him. He gets turned, he goes to the wall, he gets clipped. Woo! He saved it. Beautiful.
Well, he drew it up.
Oh, man.
This is Fly Guy.
Oh, no way.
Yep. He caused it, but...
Wow.
What a scratch.
Gets to live to fight another day.
Choosing this time, we'll have 4 to go on the restart.
I'm going to give it to Case, though. He has not been afraid tonight to make the moves, to make the crazy moves that nobody expects. Doesn't matter what lap it is. He's in there. He's shoving it to the apron, trying to make the move that he thinks can win the race. And he's doing it. He's up at the front. He's been at the front every single one of these heats, but he just hasn't been able to seal the deal yet.
Choosing. Leister to the bottom. Melillo and Case to the outside.
I'm going to give it to Melillo, man, too. He's been in the middle of, I think, every wreck tonight, whether it's a single car or multi-car, and he is up there in second after everything tonight.
Yep.
He is the little engine that could tonight in this All-Star Open.
Know that he wants to win. Get himself in. He does not want to have to try and rely on the fan vote. None of these guys do. They want to win their way in right here, right now. Here we go. 4 laps. Still got all 9 drivers left. Green flag. Good launch from that 13. Clear to the outside. Case has a run. Nobody really to go with him. He stays tucked up behind Brayton Laster. Case is clear. He can go to the top if he wants to. Instead, he'll go bottom. Oh, and Laster gets turned into the wall. Back down the racetrack, up into the air. DT hard into the catch fence. And for the 3rd straight stage, we're going to overtime. DT almost wound up out of the park, by the way, because there is no catch fence over there.
I don't even know how that happened. At one moment, he was leading. The next, he was getting turned across the field.
So he gets a tap from Fly Guy, I think, and it just pushes him up the racetrack. Right there, just a push,
Oh.
bad push. Couldn't keep it straight, and then back down into the field.
God, that
Gives
onboard
himself a
from
buzz cut.
that onboard from DT is going to be frightening if we get a chance to look at that. But what a
Yeah.
what an unfortunate
had it
sequence
missed.
of events. I was about to say, he was just minding his own business. You see him right there on the rear bumper of Rusty. Just gets turned in front of the field. He thinks he has it saved, and
Oh my God.
And like I said, he
almost
almost ballparks it. There's no fence there in that part of the racetrack at the entrance to turn number 3. One of the dumbest security flaws, I think, ever. That there's no catch fence at the entrance to turn number 3 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. He's lucky he hit safer barrier, because if he didn't hit that, he'd be out of the ballpark. Fly Guy has parked the race car. He will not be in the All-Star race.
Man, you never know what's gonna happen. The whole field could wreck still. I didn't think I was gonna see Laster get turned in front of the field, but here he is, and we were talking about him before the restart. Case Kallenbach at the lead. No fear. None. By the way, Justin. Not Justin. Jacob. Man,
I know you.
I know. You know,
Yeah.
fun fact, they added fencing there this year.
Yes, finally,
did.
but it's not updated in the sim.
I demand a
bigger
laser
problem.
scan fence. I demand the laser scan fence. The funny thing is,
Yeah.
the fence, it looks small in real life. If you go to
Oh.
like under Yale,
Trouble.
Torment.
Dorman and Laster. Incredible. Robert Dorman gets another EOL penalty. Pace car will be in. 2 to go. This is attempt of overtime number 1 of Infinite. It's the third straight stage we've needed to go to overtime. Green flag and a really slow start up through the gears. Case with the lead. Cody leading the outside line. Watch out for Malillo. He has been very aggressive. If he finds a lane, he'll go for it.
There's not much real estate to operate with right now. I mean, if Malillo gets some sort of a run here, he might be in position to make a charge, and he is to the outside now. In control of that bottom lane and coming to the white
Rusty,
flag. Rusty,
keep it down there. Cody in the wall, collected. Brayton keeps his foot in it. We will stay green.
my God.
Rusty and Case with a horrible crash. We stay green. This is the last lap.
That was a devastating hit.
I don't know how
and
you
Wes
keep
Graham. Malillo and Wes Graham side by side for the lead. This is Ford, the last transfer spot to get in.
Malillo has the nose down the back straightaway. They're fighting hard. It's a 2-car tandem on both lanes. DT just separated.
Big push from Dorman. DT not to the rear wing of Wes Graham. Will Dorman decide to make the move? Malillo might be able to play defense. It's all he needs. To the line. Malillo's got it.
Oh my God.
Justin Malillo is in.
Look at the elation. Yes. Oh, I know he was
Relief.
excited about this one. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy about that one.
And now for your fan vote announcement. Davin Cornelius, who the hell's the fan vote driver?
Hold on, I gotta pull it up. You guys got this. I
You
just
told
got out
us
of the
to
car.
drag in. Unbelievable.
You're
Not
the
like
commissioner.
immediately. Am I? Is that? All right. Your fan vote winner is the pizza man himself. It's Brayton Laster. Put him on the screen.
There you have it.
It is.
Where's his visor?
Brayton's in.
Oh, good producing going on.
We had
There he
185
There he
votes.
is.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Look at the excitement.
So
Oh,
it's Malillo, Pardis, Gabe Wood, and Brayton Laster that advance. Dorman, Wes Graham, DT, Kallenbach, Cody, Rusty, Fly Guy all go home empty-handed. We'll see you next year at Talladega.
Oh, man.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, can we see
Let's
real
take a look
quick
and see
that
how-
last lap?
I want to see this
that
before I
was-
leave.
That was a gnarly wreck down here.
we may not see Rusty ever again. I mean,
He
let's
just gets
see.
hooked.
Oh my god,
my.
Hooked by Case and into the barrels.
he just
And
gets.
then gives himself a buzz cut down the front straightaway pit lane.
God, I've never seen something like that.
Yeah.
It just gets hooked. Oh
Cody
man,
almost got it saved, and there's the hook. And pow. It wasn't even that hard of a hit, honestly.
No.
It just got the back end off the barrels, and then it kicked the front end off the wall, and that's what flipped it over.
that's the next
Or-
update we need is barrel physics.
Oh my. All right. Well, we'll set the field. We'll change sessions. Vargas, go get in the race car. We'll see you in a little while.
Yeah.
The second inaugural fourth annual Gabewood Paid for This Gabewood Memorial Corps All-Star Showdown Hoedown continues in a moment on FTF.
Watch my life pass me by, never knowing where I belong in a web of love and lies. As you string me along, and I can't breathe, I can't see. I'm losing sight of everything. I feel the walls closing in, Am I falling apart? Oh, I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free. Think I'm falling apart. Oh, I just wanna be free, free. Watch my life pass me by, never knowing where I belong in a web of love and lies. As you string me along, and I can't breathe, I can't see. I'm losing sight of everything. I feel the walls closing in,
It's time for the second inaugural, fourth annual Gabe Wood paid for this Gabe Wood Memorial Corps All-Star Showdown Hoedown from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let's take a look at your starting grid for Heat 1. Because this is the most convoluted all-star race format, perhaps, in human history. We have
If
6
it's not
cars.
convoluted, is it really an all-star race, though?
I mean, back in the olden days when, one hot night and NASCAR was actually a growing sport, you win a race, you're in the show. Otherwise, we'll be seeing you. The grid already scrolled at the bottom of your screen. It's a whole 6 cars. Vargas, Melillo, Champagne, Cosman, Garrett, and Goen. Let's pull the format back up onto the screen and try and explain this Always Sunny style. Okay, well, Zach needs to figure out where he put that. There it is. Okay, so we're at heat number 1, which is half the field set by reverse iRating. The bottom 3 finishers of this race go to the C main. Everybody else goes to the B main. The winner goes to the feature. Got it? I don't. Heat 2, rinse and repeat. The other half of the field set by reverse iRating grid. Then we do the C main, which will be the bottom 6 between both heats. Everybody advances from that. Then there's the B main. That'll be 10 cars, 5 laps. Everyone advances to the feature. Everybody is back together again for the 20-lap feature. The heat winners start on the front row. The rest of the grid set by the B main finishing position. The winner wins the grand prize of nothing. It is a 5-car field because Justin Champagne didn't get on the racetrack.
It's all right. We got 10 laps. There's only 5 cars. We had the main pack bunched all together, so maybe we get through these 10 laps clean and green. It's a sophisticated qualifying format from what I'm comprehending here.
At least there are no stupid formulas like they did during COVID.
Oh yeah, where we crunch the numbers in the algorithm, and that's where you start.
Mm-hmm.
We should have added that in. Maybe next year.
I vote we do it like they did the Bud Shootout, where everybody gets a bottle of
That
beer
would be
and
nice.
you pull a number out, and that's where you're starting. That would be better than this. All right. This is a 10-lap race. The winner moves on to the feature. Second and third move on to the B main. The bottom 3, we'll see them in just a little while in the C main. Here we go. Vargas and Melillo on the front row. Green flag. Let's go.
Still all bunched together. Vargas with Smithley on the inside, Melillo and Cosman on the outside here. Goen is lagging back big time.
Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. There's contact already. But they sort it out.
They're beating and banging down on the apron right now, Smithley and Vargas.
Not afraid to do it. And here's Melillo with the help from the Mickey Mouse Esports teammate of Cosman. Cosman, who got into this race by winning at Auto Club a couple of weeks ago. 9 to go.
Still just sitting in line right now, and I mean, why wouldn't you? Nothing to be gained, really. It's just everybody in this pack. Whoever wins goes straight to the feature and doesn't have to worry about the B or C main.
What a run that Smithley got off the bumper of Ryan Vargas. And he's going to take that push all the way to the lead. Here comes Going, looking to the outside, 3 wide.
See if they can get a run like that again. Vargas is looking down to the apron, going to try to make it 3 wide. Now Justin, with the help, is going to fly by both of them.
Yeah, Melillo, but now he's got his teammate stuck up the outside.
No!
Vargas comes up, hits Smithley to get back onto the racetrack. On board with Smithley in the 4.
Look at Cosman here. He wasn't clear. He tried to cut down in front of his teammate Melillo. Melillo gave him room, but if that's not his teammate, I don't know if that goes so swimmingly. They almost wrecked. Still making contact out of turn number 2. They're going to be side by side for the lead. Cosman right now with more help.
Oh, they're still slipping and sliding. Coming to 6 to go in Heat 1. Oh, everybody stacks up on the outside.
And again, just everybody bunched all together with Going kind of lagging back. I don't know if he's trying to just wait to make his move or what the thinking is behind that, but we'll see how it plays out for him as we're just about to eclipse halfway. Cosman, he's going to get spun.
Oh.
He tried to cut down in front of Melillo.
Into the
He's on the
wall.
outside wall.
No caution. We stay green. 5 laps to go. Melillo out in front. Vargas and Going are going to team up and will catch Melillo in a hurry. Look at the run they've got.
And now everybody's trying to just play nice with each other. We've whittled it down to 4 cars. Cosman off the pace. He's going to need a caution at the very least to get back in this thing.
Four to go.
Going looking at the outside. Not going to have any help, though. Garrett Smithley going to opt to stay with Vargas and Melillo down here on the inside. Going to drop back into line. Now here comes Smithley down to the inside. He thought about it. Now going to get back in line with Vargas in the corn machine.
In the what?
Oh, are those beans? I thought that was corn.
That. Oh, brother. The snack that smiles back.
Oh, it's goldfish.
Wow. He's
Well,
only been running the same scheme for like 3 years.
It's all right.
Here's Smithley underneath Vargas. Contact. 2.5 to go.
Oh, and everybody's beating and banging now.
And Melillo doing a good job of blocking. Two to go in Heat 1.
When do you make the move? I mean, history's told. It's on that backstretch on the final lap. You just got to make it there without
he
wrecking
hit
like
him!
Cosman.
Smithley moved him up the racetrack. And here comes Vargas down on the apron.
Is
3
that
wide,
clear?
they touch.
They're
4 wide. To turn 3, somebody's got to give. Going is clear for the lead. Melillo booted back to 4th, coming to the white flag.
And again, you just got to follow in line. Garrett Smithley's not interested. Though.
Oh,
He's gonna back
no, there
Vargas.
we go. This is the last lap. Melillo's got to catch up. 1-on-1 to determine the winner. To the bottom. Oh, he juked him. He broke his ankles. Melillo broke his ankles. Justin Melillo can't believe what he just saw. He never even got close to hitting him. And Justin Melillo off turn 4. Checkered flag. He wins Heat 1. We'll see him in the feature.
And at the line, it's a photo finish, but Vargas gets past Garrett Smithley. Garrett Smithley will be in the C-main.
Well, it's the top. Well, no.
Oh, both of them
I
in
don't
the
know.
B-main.
Yeah, they should because of Champagne, even though he's still MIA. So, yeah. Whatever. Let's just hurry up and grid this second race. Your field looks like this. Brayton Laster, Preston Pardis, Michael P. Frisch, David Shieldhouse, Gabe Wood, Michael Cozy Jr. Those are the 6 that will race for 10 laps, basically for fun. Do we want what? A replay of what now?
The finish, I think.
When Justin Malillo snapped Goins' ankles like they were twigs. Yeah, let's take a look.
This was a pretty...
No, he did hit him. He did hit him. Did you see that replay? He did get into him. I thought Goins just got scared.
Oh, yeah. There was contact.
If we get another view from upstairs, yeah, he hit him. Wow. So he didn't break his ankles. He pushed him off the cliff. Justin?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was trying to break some ankles, man, and I don't know. I'm looking at it like with like a microscope, and if there wasn't the tiniest bit of contact with like 2 centimeters of my right front splitter, like I don't know. I really thought I got him there, and I did get him. I feel terrible.
We'll let you think about your actions, Justin.
I'm a terrible, dirty, no good driver.
You're in the All-Star race and you have a shot to win. We'll see you in the future.
See you later.
They tried going 4 wide into turn number 1. They backed out of it. I think it was Gabe that decided, nah, I think I'll choose life, but he's going to lose the draft unless there's a caution.
Oh,
we may get one right now.
Yeah, they are dodging in, weaving. Bumpers are touching. I mean, they are just all over each other right now. Lap 1 complete. Michael P. Frisch leads it. And meanwhile, further back, David Shieldhouse, Brayton Laster, Preston Pardis, Michael Cozy Jr. all follow in line right now. David said he was offered money to wreck Brayton. So maybe that'll come into play here at the end.
I doubt it.
We can only hope.
I mean, Shieldhouse has won the last 2 radical races here at Charlotte by mere inches. He had a photo finish with Malillo back in Season 4. In Season 5, he barely beat Landon Huffman as they were crashing coming to the start-finish line. Shieldhouse has a pretty good track record in these radicals. You're right on board with Brayton in the 3rd spot.
Props to Brayton. I think he moved the camera down. Oh, wait. He literally just looked up as soon as I said that. We could see the wheel. You can see it a little bit, but I mean, you can see it's not just sitting here and turn left. I mean, they are having to be careful with these things. It is a lot of just sitting and turning left. I will say that. But they're doing a great job of just driving in line. I mean, I thought that would have been easier in heat number 1, but we proved otherwise.
Ryan Vargas comes over the radio and says, this heat is boring. Do something. Maybe they'd be able to do something if there were more than 5 cars on the racetrack in the lead pack.
I don't know what happened to Gabe Wood, but he's been significantly off the pace as well.
Remember, they were 4 wide. He lifted in turn 1 on the lap 1 and then lost the draft. And there hasn't been a caution to get him back together.
I didn't think he completely lost the draft out of it, but I have been proven wrong.
It doesn't take much. Oh! Back! Laster into Shieldhouse. And Frisch is just going to run away with it at this point. Halfway.
They got to get back in line. Brayton is out of this thing officially.
Yeah, he was laughing too hard and crashed it on the front straightaway.
Let's see what we got here up front. Here comes a move. David Schildhouse and Michael Cozy Jr. They're working together trying to make this outside lane. And still side by side. They're going to stall out right here. Can't get to Frisch. Now they have the run. They're going to be side by side, but Cozy backs off.
4 to go.
Through turns 1 and 2. Oh, a little bit of contact between Pardis and Schildhouse. Schildhouse going to drop back in line now. And here comes Pardis down to the inside of Frisch. Schildhouse now with Frisch.
No help. No help that is for Pardis. Try and keep it down there. Split Frisch 3 wide. No, Pardis up the hill. Here comes Schildhouse. Cozy will go up to him. Wiggly, 3 to go.
Wiggly, but enough to get to the lead there. Now he is clear of Michael P. Frisch, and Cozy now has help from Pardis behind. Down the backstretch, still side by side. That outside lane has the run.
Three and 4. 2 laps to go this time. Schildhouse leads.
I mean, right now it's about as dead even as it gets. In terms of pushing, Cozy's going to get a run up the outside with help from Pardis. I think it's just going to come down to who the better pusher is. Is it going to be P. Frisch or P. Money?
Coming to the white flag. Schildhouse with the advantage. White flag. 1 to go in Heat 2. And the difference here with the pushers is between the B main and the C main, which ultimately means nothing because they're all going to the feature.
Either way here, Cozy with the run. Down the backstretch, is he able to get clear of Schildhouse? Does he even opt to make that move? Yes, he does. Down in front of Schildhouse now. Do they survive to the line is the question.
I think Cozy has this thing in the bag. Schildhouse to the inside. He'll look. Frisch looking to the bottom. 3 wide at the line. Schildhouse got it.
He's so
Cozy
good at that.
finishes second. David Schildhouse wins.
Oh my God.
And is going to the feature as they fly apart behind him.
He's going to
heaven. We don't even have a camera shot good enough to get all 3. Schildhouse, Frisch, and Cozy in it. Man, oh man.
What is going on here? Brayton again into the barrels.
And this means nothing. They're both going to the C main.
Hey,
Gabe Wood paid for that.
I'd pay for that too. That was incredible.
I'd want my money back. Okay. We have so little cars. We have skipped the B main. I'm sorry, we have skipped the C main, and the B main only has 6 cars in it. Huh?
I don't know, Jacob. We're just rolling with it. Where's race control when we really need them?
Rolling like a square wheel. All right. So now we have 6 drivers for 5 laps. And then I guess everybody else is just in the feature already. We better not throw a single caution for these 5 laps. Get this over with quick.
Yeah, you saw the ticker scroll on by. Everybody here will be in the feature. This is merely just to get qualifying order down. And right now, going Pardis, Cosman, Gabe Wood, Brayton Laster, and there's Justin Champagne in the 38.
Oh, wow. He decided to show up this time. Good for him.
Either way, 6 cars and some valuable practice for all these guys to maybe try to figure out their moves for the feature coming on up after this. Do we have a weather graphic, Zach? I know you've been begging to put that thing back up. I want to see what we're dealing with here. 90-degree track temp, or no, 90-degree air temp, 95-degree
look at the
track
date.
temp.
90-degree air temp on December 20th in North Carolina.
Charlotte. What is iRacing cooking?
Let's check the
Go check
AccuWeather report, the AccuHits report for Concord, North Carolina on this day.
30s, gotta be, maybe 40s.
Concord, North Carolina. Current weather 29 degrees, feels like 34.
Yeah.
Today's high was 49.
Yeah, I don't know what iRacing is doing, but this is out of season weather. We've gotten hit with a solar flare, hot streak, something. I don't know why it's 90 degrees.
Incredible. 4 to go. Going leads, Cosman second.
And again, this is basically a glorified practice session for the feature that's coming up right after this. And everybody in line, we'll see how aggressive they're going to try to be here. Champagne made a move to the outside. Pardis and Gabe Wood working together. Now Pardis going to peek down to the inside of Brayton Laster and hope they don't make contact. They will!
Like that. 5 cars left.
Keep on whittling them down. Goins done a good job up here at the front. Cosman, Pardis as well, still just all over the place making moves, slicing and dicing. Here comes Pardis down to the inside of Cosman now. Off turn 2, and he might get the lead here.
He's thinking about it. There goes Cosman 3 wide up top. Goin has no drafting help. Pardis out in front, 2 to go. This is all just pretty much for qualifying position for the feature, and you've got 20 laps in the feature, so it doesn't matter.
We're all right. Cosman on that outside. Doesn't have any help. Champagne got on by him. Everybody on the apron now. We'll see if somebody goes up high. There goes Champagne. Still just no help, though.
What is Champagne doing? If he stays in line, he can get a run. Instead, getting out of line, they're at risk of losing the draft. White flag this time in the B main.
They get the super suck. They're going into turn number 1 now. Pardis still just blocking the hell out of everybody. Gabe Wood going in line. Cosman here. Can he and Champagne make a run on the outside? I don't really see it happening right now, and I don't know if anybody's going to really be able to get around Pardis here.
Through 3 and 4. Last lap. P-Money already has 1 win tonight. Can he do it again? Here comes Champagne. Hard left. Gabe Wood blocked into the barrels. Pardis does it.
It's feature time. Find it. Oh, Gabe Wood is stuck in the wall.
Yep.
There we go. Now our feature is set. It's time for the main event.
Yep. Finally, hours of trying, hours of frustration. It is time for the second inaugural, 4th annual. We have to wait. Okay, I was going to say, we seriously have to wait for Brayton not to make it to the line. Thank you. It is time for the second inaugural, 4th annual. Gabe Wood paid for this. Gabe Wood Memorial Core All-Star Showdown Hoedown. 20 laps. 12 drivers. 1 victory lane. no prize.
I mean,
Well, actually, I correct that. Does the winner get the custom diecast of their winning car from what's his face, Gabe? Is that still a thing that we're doing now?
I
know,
have no clue.
we could probably ask.
Cool, thanks, Ben. Let's go with nothing then. The winner gets nothing.
Here, we can ask him real fast pre-race. Gabe, does the winner get a custom diecast?
Yes, he does.
All right, cool.
There you have
So
it.
you get a custom diecast.
Dragged him in specifically for that question. As soon as he answered, immediately get the hell out of the
Just
booth.
get out of here.
Malillo and Shieldhouse on the front row. Ryan Vargas and Michael Cozy Jr. in row number 2. Garrett Smithley and Michael P. Frisch back here in row number 3. Preston Pardis, Gabe Wood in row number 4. Goen and Cosman back here in row number 5. Justin Champagne and Brayton Lester round out your field of 12.
This is going to be a lot of fun here, Jacob. And this is the most cars we've seen on track together at one time. I think the big thing you got to watch out for is just whenever you're in the back, there's going to be a big wreck in front of you. It's not if, it's not when, it's just inevitable. It's going to happen, and you just got to be able to avoid it. I think that's going to be one of your keys to making it through and being in contention for this race as we pass the stand of people right here. Getting ready to go.
Yeah. Here we go. Malillo, Shieldhouse on the front row. 20 laps decide it all. Pace truck is in. The second inaugural 4th annual Gabe Wood Paid for This Gabe Wood Memorial Core All-Star Showdown Hoedown is green. Justin Malillo leads lap 1.
Everybody doing a great job of working together. A little further in the back, impatience from Justin Champagne stacked the last 3 of Brayton Laster and Cosmin Ionescu up. And now those 3 are separated from the pack a little bit. Cosmin's still in the draft, but they're not going to be at the liberty of making those mistakes for much longer if they want to stay in this lead pack.
Right now, it's just like a pressure cooker. Pressure's going to keep building and building and building, and then eventually they're going to blow the lid off the thing.
Absolutely, and again, like we were talking about pre-race, there is going to be a wreck here at some point. Just the nature of this racing. The question is, when does it happen, and where are you going to be when it happens? Right now, David Shieldhouse doing a good job using the momentum from Cozy and Frisch on this outside. They make a little contact up at the front. At the line, going to be Shieldhouse.
Won't be the last time we say that tonight. What in the world are we looking at on board out the back of Shieldhouse there? I know we've talked about that before with Cozy, and I don't remember what it is.
I want to say that's like Mike Skinner or something. It's like a random driver.
That does not look
David,
like...
he's gonna get turned!
Still green!
Oh,
Cozy's
Cozy's
upside down. The two
Oh.
Michaels, Frisch and Cozy, littered at the apron of turn 4. We stay green. Malillo still out in front.
I don't know how we stayed green from that, but either way, Vargas making a big move down to the inside. Garrett Smithley going to go with him. No, he's going to try to make
Here
it
we
3
go,
there,
4
4
wide. Do I hear 5 wide? No, they keep it together.
And then that reshuffling of the deck. Garrett Smithley now with Vargas on the inside. David Schildhouse in line. Somehow saved that car. Now they got 4 lined up on the inside. Justin Malillo, your former leader, has fallen all the way to the back of this pack.
That may be the right place for him, though, just to let things calm down. 15 laps to go. He's got time to get back to the front, into the wall. Goes going, back down into traffic. Big crash in the back straightaway.
We got tops on the backstretch.
Champagne and Gabe Wood. And Gabe Wood. Hit like a Kyle Schwarber home run by Preston Pardis.
Oh my God, and he gets hit by Frisch again for good measure.
The Gabe Wood punching bag spectacular here at Charlotte.
And Gabe Wood comes over the radio and says, I just went into orbit.
Started with going, getting pushed up into the wall, and then coming back down the racetrack, and then hold the brakes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's just a terrible crash. You hate to see it.
Yep. Just the bumper grab there from going, and then back down into the pack. And 3, 2, 1, pow.
I'm gonna let's just talk to him for a second here. Gabe Wood, I think you're officially an astronaut. Well, I mean, talk us through what you saw there.
I got a really good view of Mecklenburg County. Holy crap. Sorry. I don't know. Like, I just kind of spun like a top during the initial wreck, and then, God damn it, Frisch.
Oh,
Sorry.
you can't say
Whoa.
that.
Sorry,
My God.
Well, he kept hitting me. I'm sorry. I also didn't realize we were choosing, so that might be my fault. Oh.
Unbelievable.
2 weeks in a row, I've had to contribute to the swear jar on FDF. You might just have to stop interviewing me.
Yeah, I might.
Yeah, sorry. No, I heard an engine note coming toward me, and I just got launched.
Yeah, well, we'll let you get back to it here, and
please don't. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, hopefully you don't get launched into outer space.
I paid for this.
Yeah, do you get a refund if you don't win?
Oh, I need to talk about that.
No, you don't. Get out of here.
Wow.
Like to just lure him with it.
$12 laps to go. Green flag.
Oh, Gabe Wood almost got turned there by Cozy all over his back bumper. He and Frisch are going to try to make it 3 wide a little further back. Justin Malillo holding strong on this outside. He's just going to be no match for this run on the inside, I don't think.
Cozy dropping all the way to the apron, trying to get an advantage at the back of the field. Garrett remains out in front using that blue and white line. Just playing defense down there. Next time by, we will be halfway.
And I mean, it's only 20 laps. It feels longer just because, you know, we've been doing 5 and 10 lap stints, but this thing's going to be over just like that. You got to be very intentional with your moves here in the final 10 laps, or else you're going to be locked out if we don't get a caution.
It's contact in the back. Gabe Wood able to save the race car with Justin. Halfway this time. Garrett Smithley out in front. Ryan Vargas is there. Vargas and Schildhouse looking to win again in the All-Star race. Both have won it before. Here's Vargas on the bottom. Schildhouse goes top, and they will crash. They save it. They're 5 wide.
How did they do it?
Unbelievable.
And look who has the lead. It's Schildhouse, the 2-time defending winner.
Comes Frisch back to the front. Pardis on his rear wing.
And everybody is still together right now. Ryan Vargas is kind of the Band-Aid between the two groups. They're going to have some work to do, but they're not completely out of that draft yet. Gowen's going to drop out of that top lane, down to the inside. Now the entire field in single file formation here on lap 12, coming to 8 laps to go.
Here comes Frisch to the inside. Contact now. Pardis 3 wide. Help from Cozy. They'll beat Doors. Pardis to the lead.
David Schildhouse all the way to the back after leading the last few laps. Now Pardis trying to hold off with Cozy. Here comes Justin Champagne for the first time today. He can't figure out which lane he wants to go in, so he'll just go into the back of Cozy.
You know, Champagne is really aggressive. That brings Smithley back up to the front, and he gives Champagne the boot scoot and boogie in turn 3. See you later.
And now the rest of the pack
going.
Oh
And
my God,
terrible
Cosman.
crash.
Oh my, going.
And Vargas gets together with Gabe Wood, and they crash into turn 1. Ryan Vargas hit the exact same spot that broke his Xfinity car here 2 years ago. He hit the bump on the chicane, and it kicked him up into Goen.
Oh, and they're wrecking again.
Goen then turned Cosman and caused a big old crash on the front straightaway. Vargas, I thought we told you to stay away from the bumps.
I have experience there, damn it. I wanted to try it. It didn't work.
Yeah, it worked about as well as the last time, didn't it?
I know. I mean, you would think, you know, us being on a computer, it would, be a little more forgiving, but it wasn't. So I would also like to give a formal apology to Garrett Smithley. Because I feel like in the last, I'd say 4 races I've done with him in a row, he's gone around off of my front end somehow, and it's always him and me. This one has less, repercussions because it's the All-Star, but it's still... I don't know what to say.
Wow. Well, we're taking the onboard right now from the excursion, and here you come, taking Gabe Wood with you. Needed to get one more victim.
You guys are treating this like I just committed, a crime.
You did. You just murdered 10 cars on the front stretch, Vargas.
Well, whose fault is that? Okay, they shouldn't have been.
Yeah, and then
he got Champagne drove through you. What was that about?
I think Champagne's the guy who I hit. God.
Oh, he hit you again, live.
It's
oh
no! Oh!
What's going on?
Vargas.
We need to send him back
to
the Discord channel where he was. Vargas, thanks for your time.
You have crimes to answer for.
4 laps to go on the restart if Vargas doesn't implode the field. Preston Pardis is your leader. Cozy is second. Preston Pardis trying to become the first driver to win the All-Star race without winning an actual race. I assume that's right.
Hey, 5 laps to go here. If we don't get another caution, which, we probably will, but it's going to fly on by, and if you're not in these first 4 rows, I think you're going to have to make some pretty crazy moves to get up to the front and be in contention for this thing.
Is this the last restart?
No, absolutely not. If I had to put money on it, no. If core betting existed, we're doing at least 2 more.
Preston Pardis and Mike Cozy Jr., it's in their hands. 4 to go. Green flag.
Oh, trouble, Justin Champagne.
There they go. Malillo.
No caution.
No caution, so he's going to hope for another. To get him back into this thing. Field's off too.
Get it. I don't know here. Cozy with help from Michael P. Frisch. Brayton Laster holding up that inside lane. Cosman behind him, and they're lagging back from this group of the front 3, led by Preston Pardis coming to the line. 3 laps to go.
David Schildhouse is always the guy to
Cozy!
watch. They saved it through the grass. Great save by Cozy, Laster and company. Here for the lead. Here comes Smithley to the inside.
Big move by Smithley. He has David Schildhouse right behind him. Here comes Brayton Laster. No, now Schildhouse going to go down to the inside. Somehow they stick together. Here comes Pardis and Cozy up the outside. They have help from Frisch behind. 2 laps to go as they hit the line, and it's going to be Garrett Smithley in control of the field.
Schildhouse had to lift to let Smithley back in line. There they go, hard into the wall. There's your caution. We're going to overtime, and Cozy is tumbling down the front straightaway.
Justin Malillo has been saved, and it was Michael Cozy Jr.
That might be the worst wreck we've seen.
Yeah,
in
that
Core.
was terrible. That was just completely awful.
We have watched Michael Cozy Jr. flip a lot. The Core debut on iRacing, he tumbled down the back straightaway with a handful of laps to go. He was flipped after the worst restart known to man at Kansas in the Summer Series. But I think this takes the cake as the worst flip we have seen. Wow.
He gets some good airtime on that too, and then just comes down to earth, starts tumbling down the front straight. And very thankful that Michael Cozy Jr. is on a computer, not in a motion rig.
Otherwise, he'd be in a hospital right now.
He would be. He might have been ejected from a motion rig if that was how that worked.
From high above. Once again, they just hit the dip. It's the same thing that Vargas hit. They kicked him back up into traffic. You just can't run that low. You can't hold it down there.
Yeah, we'll get the onboard here. This is with Vargas, I believe. Just nowhere to go.
We are coming to green this time. Garrett Smithley and Schildhouse choose the bottom.
That's a good choice. They'll be able to coordinate their restart here and hopefully try to get a better launch than Frisch and Champagne. It'll be on the outside. And this is going to be very interesting, I think. Say we don't get another caution. I mean, we've seen a few overtimes where they're able to get to that white flag. Again, that urgency has to be picking up for guys a little further back outside of probably the first 3 rows, if I had to guess. Guys like Goen, Cosman, Brayton Laster, Preston Pardis, and above. If we don't get another caution, that is, of course. But we'll see.
That is the key. Here we go. Overtime attempt 1 of infinite. In the second inaugural 4th annual Gabe Wood paid for this Gabe Wood Memorial Core All-Star Showdown Hoedown. Garrett Smithley, Michael P. Frisch, David Schildhouse, Justin Champagne, Ryan Vargas, Gabe Wood, Goen, Cosman, Brayton Laster, Preston Pardis. Green flag, 2 to go.
Oh,
Crash.
1 car, Pardis.
He'll lose the draft unless we get a caution. That'll be his race done. Back to 1.
Just getting all over each other on these restarts now. Michael P. Frisch, I thought he had room to drop down. He didn't. Vargas is there. Champagne in line behind him, and they're going to have to push really hard on this outside if they want to have a shot. Down the backstretch, coming to the white flag. Can Garrett Smithley and David Schildhouse hold off the field?
Coming to the white flag. They will make it. Smithley leads last lap.
All over each other right now. Where does Vargas go? Where does Schildhouse go? All these cars in line. We have 5 on the inside. Michael P. Frisch, Champagne alone in that outside lane. Here they come down the backstretch. Garrett Smithley, he's going to go defensive line. Here comes Ryan Vargas down to the inside of David Schildhouse. If they're not careful, they'll take themselves out of the race. Down into turn number 3 now. It's still Garrett Smithley.
Smithley's got it in the bag. Here they come off turn 4. Vargas hangs a left. They crash behind. Trying to pinch. Vargas has the run. At the line, 3 wide.
Smithley! I think it was Garrett Smithley.
By 3/1000ths of a second, Garrett Smithley's done it. Garrett Smithley wins the All-Star race by 2/1000ths of a second. Another photo finish. 3 in a row at Charlotte and the Radicals.
And how about that, a role reversal? I thought David Schildhouse on the outside had it in the bag like the last 2 years, but Garrett Smithley gets the best of him, and Garrett Smithley is a core all-star.
Burn it down, son. David Schildhouse comes up third, still within a car length of sneaking in and winning that race.
And we'll try to get a replay of that craziness, but how many times does a core all-star race with these Radicals come down to the infield grass?
Let's take a look.
It?
This is half a lap to go. So Vargas hangs a left. Vargas almost had him beat. And it's the contact there that actually pushes Smithley out in front. You can't see the start-finish line, but it's somewhere in that hot mess. And because of the contact between Smithley and Schildhouse, that propelled Smithley out in front, as you saw Cozy flipping in the background there on that one shot. Watch again. There goes Champagne flipping. Here's Cozy. What does he hit?
Oh my God.
That's what he hits, and then he goes out of the park into the infield. Some autographs from some fans. None of this matters, but Smithley wins, Vargas second, then Schildhouse, Brayton, Laster, Cozy, Joan Frisch, Yoneshu, Pardis, Malillo, Champagne, Gabe Wood. That's your field, all in one list. Ta-da. How about that? Your race winner, Garrett Smithley with Caleb.
Yeah, we have Garrett. Let's see. He's deafened right now.
He's deafened.
We'll try to wake him up. Can we drag him back and forth? Garrett.
He's probably streaming.
Garrett, wake up.
He probably can't hear the padoops.
All
right, well, if he's not going to show up, then let's go to David.
We tried to wake Garrett up, but we'll talk to David instead. David, I thought, honestly, when everybody fanned out, like, years past, that you would get it in a photo finish, but just on the other end of it this year, talk us through that last run from your point of view.
It was wild, Caleb. It was absolutely wild. Damn. So close to winning it again, but really cool to be a part of an awesome finish there with Garrett and Ryan. Apparently, me hitting Garrett propelled him forward to just beat Vargas at the line. I don't know. Physics, what even are they? Science doesn't have an answer, but it was fun. I tried to relay a message to Garrett that I was committed to pushing him until the white flag lap, and then I would, obviously try to win the race, and I think he finally got that, and we did that. It was crazy out there. Had to make some big saves, but once again, Radicals at Charlotte is an undefeated combination for the All-Star race. I'm so glad we went back to this, and it puts on a whale of a show. I feel like, I don't know, and you guys tell me, because you were watching it from outside, but I feel like the suck was not as big as it has been in years past.
I believe there was an update they did to the Radicals at some point last year, and I think that's why the weather was a little different this year too, is to try to get some of that back. But I do think it is a little decreased from years past, because I do remember like the first 2 years we did this thing, it was just like mega suck runs, and now, I mean, you still get big runs. It's just like you said, I think a little smidgen less than what we used to have.
Yeah, it didn't feel as strong driving it, so even following the leader, you don't feel like you got as big of a run to try and pull out and make a pass, and that's why you see us going below the blue line on the backstretch and getting close to the inside wall. that's really the only thing you can do. That outside lane it's tough. You have to have a really good pusher behind you to make it work. And I was hopeful into 3. I knew I was going to have to slide up a little bit, give some room to Vargas, and make it a good finish. I was hoping Gary would be able to get to my back bumper and push me past them, but he was kind of in between the lanes and went to wreck in. I don't know. It was awesome. Really good finish. Another instant classic here in the core. And I think a finish that's appropriate and worthy of this series for an all-star race. It always is. 3 cars through the grass to the line, 0.002 of a second. It's pretty awesome. The Cones Player 9000 will be back.
Yeah, only in the core all-star race. And I mean, it doesn't count points-wise, but I mean, still some solid momentum. I mean, how do you take this and look forward to Talladega in 2 weeks with the big power Gen 4 cars?
Well, I'm sure as Jacob Hitz can and will tell you, there are a few people in this league that have a better track record at that track. Track record at that track. There literally is a track record than me.
Wow.
I win at that track a lot. Sorry, Jacob. I know that's bad. I tend to win at Talladega.
Mike Tirico think?
Yeah, I know. I'll leave that to you. But I feel like I have a really good chance. It should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. But I've already got an all-star or 2 under my belt. Still haven't gotten a diecast for wrecking the hell out of Landon Huffman coming to the line last year. So hopefully I can get that. I was hoping to have it by this year's all-star race. But you can't rush greatness and you can't rush art. And apparently Gabe Wood is working on exactly that. So we'll just have to wait a little longer. Good luck to Garrett Smithley on whatever he's been promised for winning this thing, because he might get it in 2030.
Well, either way, congratulations. Great run for you tonight, David. And we'll see you in 2 weeks from Dega.
I appreciate it, boys. Thanks so much for covering this. Thanks, everybody who was watching tonight. And we will be seeing you in 2 weeks. Looking forward to it.
That is David Schildhouse. Now we'll get an opportunity to talk with race winner Garrett Smithley.
Hello.
And Garrett.
Hello.
There he is. There he is. Not deafened this time.
My bad. It's been so long since I won. I forgot I did an interview.
Well, yeah. I mean, we got to get you in here, especially after that finish. I mean, you got David beating down one side, Vargas on the other. How did you do it?
Well, I crossed the finish line first. So
wow.
No, it's super aggressive. I had some apple juice tonight, which has been fantastic. So we had the courage to make all the moves that we needed. And I'll be honest with you, Shieldhouse, he relayed a message that he was going to stick with me till the last lap. And by goodness, he stuck with me until pretty much the whole way. Vargas got kind of loose when we went on over the little bump in the infield, the quarter-mile track, and then Shieldhouse came in and hit me. I don't know if that pushed me across or whatever. I thought for sure Vargas was going to have it, and then all of a sudden I looked down and it was one, and then I just went crazy. My parents are here. They're picking me up for our Christmas vacation, going up to my grandparents' house tomorrow in Pennsylvania. So it's a great start to our Christmas vacation, I'll tell you that.
Well, looking at the main points here, this didn't count towards it, obviously, but you're a top 3. Yeah, you're a top 3. Like, you're a contender for this championship. Does this give you, any good momentum, good vibes going on for the rest of the second half of the season?
Absolutely. I mean, this is the mid-season kind of break that we're going into. We're not coming back until Talladega, the 4th or something like that of January. So after the new year, it's going to be 2024 next time we run core. And yeah, I mean, anytime that you can win a race, even if it's an exhibition, even if it's a meme race in radicals, it's still a stout field, man. I mean, you got Coke Series drivers in here, you got Contender Series drivers, you got drivers that do this all the time, super speedway ringers. So anytime that we get to do that, it's a good time. And I didn't even know if I had a paint scheme. This was the same paint scheme that I had from last year when I ran. So shout out to Rickware Racing and Trophy Tractor. I ran the 15 car Radical that we brought out of retirement. So obviously it's still fast, and man, we had a blast. I hope you guys had a blast calling that thing, because man, we won by like 1/1000th. Insane.
Oh no, it was an absolute blast from up here. That entire last 20 lap stint was all over the place. But either way, you're a core all-star winner now for the rest of the time. You get locked in for every year to come.
Love that.
So hey, we'll let you go celebrate with the family, get to your Christmas vacation. Congratulations on a just incredible win and incredible night for you.
Yeah, thank you guys, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays. Hope everybody has a great time, and we will see you guys next year.
That is your winner in Garrett Smithley. And we'll go back to you, Jacob.
There you have it. We take a little bit of a holiday vacation of our own, off for Christmas, off for the new year. We are back in the new year 2 weeks from tonight at Talladega. I want to thank all of our sponsors that keep the core up and running: Gabe Wood, Brayton Laster, Soundhead Entertainment, Eric Messer Photography, Shrimp Hub, BenCrazy.com, and SimWrapMarket. It's been the car all-star race that Gabe Wood paid for and did some other stuff, and it's the second inaugural, fourth annual, whatever. What a finish. It's Garrett Smithley by 2/1000 second over Ryan Vargas. For Vargas up in the booth, Ed Caleb Hoffman, Zach Johnson, our producer, I'm Jacob Pitts. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks from Talladega.